Okay, so we're here once again in Mining Simulator 2, and I'm going to show you guys the new best way on getting Candycorn within this event. So when this update first dropped, I think most people have realised that trick-or-treating has definitely been nerfed. It seems like it is a lot weaker than it was before, considering a lot of us were getting things like 90 million, 100 million, 300 million from a lot of this trick-or-treating, and now that we've gotten all of these really good pets and it seems like we're getting less than we were getting before, it has been definitely nerfed, which means that now mining is 100% the best way to get the brand new currency, just for the simple fact that trick-or-treating really offers no benefits whatsoever. The only small benefit it may give is, of course, you can get luck boost and stuff from it, but still I don't really think that's enough to kind of justify how little amount of currency you do get from it. So yeah, right now mining is definitely the best way to do it. However, there's a few different ways that you can actually do some mining to get the best possible results. So there's two new layers that have been added into the new mine, which do have 320,000 for the mining power, well, the mining power needed to break the block, and there's also one with 450,000 on the haunted stone as well, which makes it pretty difficult to mine. However, the ores this low down are very strong indeed. So this one that we're going through right now is, of course, the old best one, the 250,000, but we do have this new one down here, this 320,000, and if we start mining down through here, you'll start to see there's a lot of ores that come up. The pumpkins are still here, the hollow crystal as well also shows up a little bit more. It's a good place to mine. Of course, if you do only have 320,000 mining power, then I would highly recommend you do some mining through here, because you can definitely get a lot of currency coming off of this place. However, there is one more layer that is actually way better than this layer, because it has the new ghostium ore right down here. Now, I do believe it can spawn very rarely in this layer. However, once we get down to the new blue layer, then you will be able to see how much ghostium actually shows up and how much better it is than the hollow crystal. So it should be around the 1,600 meter mark. I'm not too sure exactly. This current one that we're on right now starts at around 1,350 meters down. So if you do want to grind down for that, then of course that is where to find this layer. But yeah, as you can see now, the new blue layer does actually start around the 1,630 meter layer, and as you can see, it's very strong indeed. You will need a pretty strong team, but I have seen that it is definitely possible to get a team strong enough to actually mine through here. But as you can see, the hollow crystal does about 450 Candycorn for every time you pick it up. However, if we keep going down, we will slowly start to see this brand new ghostium ore, and hopefully it does show up fairly soon. As you can see, right there, we got one then, but we got another one here, and it is 1,250 Candycorn for this, and this is the ore that you need to be searching for, because it is way better. Now, of course, you can just mine straight down. It is a possible technique. However, maybe like say your backpack might get full or something, you're going to have to fall down this hole every single time. So make sure, really, I would say, to keep the hole as shallow as possible. So every time you do jump down, it's going to be a lot quicker. Of course, you can use a teleporter as well. It does help out a lot, and I would recommend doing it if you have it. But yeah, the ghostium ore is definitely one to get. Now, what you really need to have, and it's better to have the infinite backpack. If you do have it, it's going to be a lot easier, but have the biggest backpack possible, because this stone does definitely fill up your backpack pretty quickly. But what you need to do is basically kind of like mine out this sort of like 2x2 right here, as you can see, just going round in circles over and over again, because that means you're going to be getting a ton of ores. Of course, you're going to be getting all four here, that could be ores, and you're also getting these two up here, these two here, these two down here, and these two here. So overall, you're getting 4 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. So you're getting around, if I quickly do the maths, 4 plus 2 is 6, 8, 10, and 12 different chances of getting ores, which is going to be way better than just the 4 chances you get, the 3 chances even, the 5 or something. So yeah, this definitely maximizes the amount of ores you can get, as well as also being very quick to mine through. Of course, it's going to be better if you do have the maximum amount of mining pass possible, and you can basically insta hit all these blocks. And you can also do a like a 3x3. So as you can see, that's the usual 2x2, or you could open it up and make it way bigger still, and do it kind of like this, so you have this massive hole that you are mining through, and then again you have even more possibilities now of getting different ores. But I would say this is a little bit slower, just so overall you're not exactly moving through it that quickly. So I would say that using this little 2x2 right here is going to really help out. You can get a lot of mining done, get through a lot of blocks, as well as getting all sorts of different ores. As you can see, we've got a ton of ores right here to mine already, and of course you can just go mine straight until you kind of basically hit the end of the mine, and then come back and collect everything else that's on the side of the walls. If you just kind of want to mine it out dead quick and then come back for the ores later, I think this could also be a pretty good method, because of course once you get to the end of it, all you have to do then is come back and mine all of the ores. And of course, if you are using an alt account, or you're trying to get some currency on an alt account and stuff, you could do the same thing. Just kind of mine out this tunnel and then come through with your alt account and go ahead and mine all of these ores that you're leaving behind. It's going to be a really good way of getting all the new currency, and I think right now this is 100% the best and efficient way to get the current currency in the Halloween world. So yeah, let me know what you guys have been doing to get Halloween currency, the candy corn, and let me know, are you guys still trick-or-treating? And if you are, I'd probably say stop and do this method as quickly as possible, because as you can see, if we quickly just go through now, collect all these ores up, and you might have seen beforehand we didn't really have anything in our backpack. We had basically the amount that we had to dig down through. So just coming through here right now, collecting all these ores really quickly, really easily, really nice. We still have some more down here to collect as well, which is always really nice. So let's just quickly go ahead, collect all of these. And as you can see, just with that, it took me 5-10 minutes, and we already have 20 billion value worth of candy corn in our inventory. So honestly, it doesn't take that long whatsoever. And of course, if you get the ×2 value on there as well as the 1.5 times value on there as well, the boosts, then it's going to make it a lot bigger as well for the amount that you get. So make sure that you are using this technique. Of course, if you don't have 450,000 mining power, then go up to the one above, use the one where it's 320,000 for the stone, and do this exact same method. You won't get quite as much currency, but it still will really help out. And of course, then once you get the lantern of wisps and stuff, you probably will then have enough to mine down here. So yeah, this right now is 100% the most efficient way of getting a brand new currency. So yeah, let me know if you guys are going to use this method. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.